What's up guys, Reaper of the Mist here, and in today's video we are continuing What If Naruto was like Levi. And for today's video, you're in luck because I do not have school for the next 3 days because of a break. Not that there's really much work to do, to be honest, but it's still stuff I have to do and it's really annoying, but let's not get into that. And after this series is completed, or I stop doing it, whatever comes first, probably finishing it. I don't see me stopping it because of the popularity of this What If, but after that I will be doing What If Naruto was a fallen angel, or What If Naruto was the son of Lucifer, or something towards that degree. I hopefully want to finish this What If as soon as possible. This What If is probably going to be short and sweet, but what can you really do, to be honest? Anyway, let's get into the part. We start our What If with a young boy sitting in a room which he had just cleaned. There was a loud commotion, and one of his men brought in a woman and a small child. No, just a child around Naruto's age. Her name was Karin. Karin Uzumaki. What are you doing here? Naruto asks in a blunt tone. I came to this village to get away from my home. Naruto raises an eyebrow at this and asks why she would leave her home. Because they use me for my Keki Genkai. Your Keki Genkai, Naruto replies, raising an eyebrow. Yes, my Keki Genkai. If you bite me, I flood you with chakra that heals and replenishes your chakra. I see. As she tries to hide her arms, which Naruto notices and gives a nod to one of the men as they grab her wrist and pull up her sleeve. Naruto walks over and takes a look at the scars and is disgusted that a small child that didn't do anything wrong, that isn't even a Jinchuriki, would have such vile treatment and have so many scars at such a young age. He says that from now on, she will be a part of his crew. Do I get a choice? She asks in a shakily tone. No, you do not, Naruto replies bluntly. You, he says towards one of his men. Yes, sir, the man replies. Take her to a room and get her some food. Yes, sir. What would you like me to get her? Something light, like a small bowl of ramen. Karin raises an eyebrow and asks what ramen is, which Naruto looks at her with a dumbfounded look, almost. Get her ramen immediately. The man quickly leaves and gets ramen. He asks one of the older female people under his control to supply her with clothes and make sure that she's okay. She does this and takes care of Karin, making sure that she is comfortable and at ease and not scared that they are going to hurt her. The man returns with the bowl of ramen. Thank you, Naruto replies as he takes it to Karin. He helps her using the chopsticks because she has never used them before. She quickly gets the hang of it and takes the first bite of ramen and immediately begins to savagely devour it. Naruto was able to hold down his disgust for the mess by knowing that this is our first bowl of ramen. Naruto and Karin grow close over these few years. They have developed a brother-sister bond. But one day, the Hidden Leaf come and attack them. They are able to escape and put up a good fight, but when Naruto is fighting one of the men, someone comes crashing down. This man had spiky silver hair which seemed to defy physics by leaning over to one side but still staying up. He had one eye covered and had an onbu attire. This man was Kakashi Hatake. He and Naruto begin their fight, and Kakashi is impressed that such a young kid like Naruto, only around the age of 8, has such skill with the blade. As their fight increases, Kakashi notes how strong and seemingly expertise in hand-to-hand combat, like he's had years of experience, almost like he's had centuries of experience. Kakashi offers him a proposition that he can either fight and be killed, surrender and go to prison, or join the Hidden Leaf's ranks after Naruto was captured. Naruto looks up at him and spits out, "I'd rather die," which one of the Hidden Leaf ninjas punch him across his mouth. As he looks up with his hair covering his eyes with fury in them, as he spits the blood on the ninja's face. He is about to attack him again, but Kakashi grabs his wrist and tells him to stand down in a stern tone. "Yes, Captain," the man says. Naruto reluctantly agrees. He, Karin, and some of the younger members all go to the academy. It doesn't take long for them to graduate 2 years earlier than everyone else in their grade. They are quickly assessed on their skill and are determined that Naruto is a high tuning, low jonin, while the rest are low to mid tuning. They are sent on a mission to help a merchant take his supplies and merchandise across the land of iron. They quickly go on this, but while just outside the border of Rice Country, mist begins to come in. A thick mist. Naruto tells his people to wait here and he will return. Because he was the strongest, he said that he would go ahead, and he did. He quickly went ahead to discover a battlefield, many hidden mist, hidden stone, and even a few hidden cloud ninja had all been slaughtered. He's curious about this and hears screaming. He then realises that he left his team alone as he runs back, and is horrified to see all of them dead. He sees their stomachs slashed open, their faces crushed in, their limbs ripped off. He then looks around, trying not to throw up from his dead friends, people that have been like family. As he then looks down, as he sees the severed head of Karin. He then retreats and vows that he will find the person that killed his friends and family, and he will kill them. He knows that the person is from the hidden mist because of the thick mist and the seemingly high chakra reserves. A few people come to mind, but he believes that is someone in the Seven Swordsmen, which could be a rarity because Might Dai killed most of them by going to the 8 gates and sacrificing himself. He vows that no matter what, he will find the person that killed them, and he will be far from merciful. Over the time of mourning, Kakashi approaches him and tries to help him in his grief by sharing the story of Rin, Obito, and his sensei. Naruto is thankful of this, and Kakashi gives him a bag full of herbal and exotic teas, which Naruto is very grateful for, because he loves tea. Kakashi, over the few weeks, visits him as frequently as possible, but that can't be any more than once or twice a week. But that's better than nothing. One day, he's sitting in a tavern with Naruto as he comments that he's in a talkative mood. Him, without looking at him, says, "So what if I am? Doesn't mean I was talking to you," as he drinks his tea. Kakashi gets a sweat drop at this, at how blunt and upfront Naruto is. "Look, Naruto," Kakashi begins, getting the attention of Naruto. "The higher-ups in the council want you to go back to the academy. They don't want you on active duty just yet." Naruto narrows his eyes at him as Kakashi knows Naruto's strength and would rather avoid fighting him. It's not that he doesn't think he can take Naruto on, it's that he wouldn't exactly come out of that battle unscathed. In fact, sure, he would be able to survive quite easily, but he knows that he would at least get a few broken bones and a few dislocations. Naruto agrees to this on the exception that occasionally he should get to do a mission of at least a C or a B rank, nothing lower or higher. Kakashi asks the Hokage about this as he agrees. Over these years, people speculate about Naruto. "Hey, it's that kid," a young blonde girl with green eyes said. "Yeah, didn't he graduate? Why is he back here?" "Probably because he's a loser," says Sasuke, as everyone looks at him and looks at Naruto. As Naruto says, "If I'm a loser, what does that make you? The pathetic loser who couldn't even save a single member of his clan, but just stood back and watched it happen, like a coward, like a failure. You're a disgrace to the Uchiha. You don't even have a Sharingan. Your entire clan was massacred and you didn't even awaken it. It makes you wonder if you'll ever even get it. It makes you wonder if you're even an Uchiha. Maybe you're just the bastard child of someone that your parents knew and they adopted you. Maybe you're not even a real Uchiha. Sasuke gets infuriated and tries to attack Naruto, but Naruto grabs his arm and pins him to the ground and then breaks it. As Sasuke screams out in pain, Naruto just says, "Cocky little bastard, speak that way about me and again, or mock any of my fallen comrades, and I will show you no mercy." As he then steps on Sasuke's head and continues to kick him before leaving. Iruka tried to stop him but was easily blasted back by Naruto. And that's where I'm going to leave it for this part. That whole thing after the death of his comrades was a bit of a stretch, considering I don't know how long this video is. I'm trying to make the videos at least 20 minutes, at the lowest 16, but yeah, if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to my channel, hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a new part, or every time I upload a new video. If you liked this, please leave a comment. I love reading your comments, and without further ado, later.